All right, so Qing Yang, I'm waiting for the other two to come in. Okay, we are going through I think this one will be the last week. Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, this is the last lesson for Western and Eastern culture. Yeah, this is the last, the fourth lesson. Wow, so fast, huh? Very fast. Please turn on your camera. Thank you. Okay. Let's talk about the differences between East and West in terms of what? So like all of you to participate these questions. You're still in the car? Oh, Qing Yang. Oh, okay. Qing Yang in the car. Okay. So left, you are not logged in yet. So what is the difference between, later we're going to do a listening comprehension. So please take a piece of paper to write down your answer, right? Thank you. So in terms of the difference between East and West, in terms of what? I start first. Everyone must participate in this question, all right? So the difference between the East and the West in terms of education. The East make education like very serious, very disciplined, a lot of memorizing words to be done, and a lot of step by step to follow the standard operation procedures. How the East work on the education is that, you must study hard, use the logic and rationale to do it. Whereas the Western culture may be more to a creative, open concept, free flow, freedom of thoughts, freedom of speech, allow you to advocate whatever you want and talk about it. Not saying they are not disrespect to the teachers or to their master, but that's how they work in terms of educations. So the difference in the East and West is their education structures is different. The East take education in a different way approach, like they are more respectful to their master, to the teachers, and whatever the master and the teacher say, they will just acknowledge it, even though maybe the master and the teachers are wrong at times, at certain times. Not all teachers are perfect, including myself. But the West is that if they feel that the teachers and the master is not right, they will tell them straight away, so sorry, I don't think this is right. I think it's a bit more challenging to the teachers or the master. That's in my opinion from what I've seen. But then again, it helped the student to be more vocal, allowed to speak up from their mind. Well, the East, even though you're right, you cannot be like that because they feel that very disrespectful, 没有尊敬那个老师啊。So that's how I feel the Eastern and Western cultures in terms of educations are a bit really different. Really, the East really they respect the education level and all these things. Whereas the Western will think that education is part and parcel of the way they're growing up. And they need that kind of more exposure to be more creative and more open-minded. Back to you, Fiona, what do you think? The difference between the East and the West in terms of what? So education, I thought already that there are so many different things. Are you all still thinking?
Yeah, I'm still thinking.
Yeah, give you 1 minute, the three of you. Think of what in terms of what? There's so many things in terms of, for me, it's educations. There are a lot of things that the East and the West as two different concepts. Okay. Wenpei, leh? What do you think the difference in terms of what? Oh, our dear friend sick. Okay, let's go. Wenpei, what do you think in terms of what? Yes, Wenpei. The difference between the East and the West in terms of what? Qingyang, are you able to talk? Yona?
In terms of the beliefs,
Okay, how? The Eastern belief
like the Eastern, they
Mhm.
have all these different like religions like Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism. While the West is like it more it's more of like the scientific reasoning.
or for
The
the West.
yeah
But I think the West only believe in Christianity.
yeah they do, but then yeah it's only Christianity, but then for the
The
East
East
we have more like religions.
religion, the
Yeah.
belief. And yeah, the different, in fact, China, India, Vietnam, Thailand, all these, Japan, Korea, Indonesia, Laos, Cambodia, Myanmar. We don't count Singapore. Singapore is not considered as it. Even though we have multi-religions. We are talking about the country, their own status. Philippines. Philippines are mostly Muslim and Christianity. Yeah, in terms of belief, well done. Thank you. How about you, Wenpei? In terms of what? Can be anything, a lot of things, seriously. Are you able to answer me, Wenpei? Please hurry up. We got a lot of things to do, especially listening complete today. Sorry, Yuan, if you are watching or not watching, today we are doing LC. So sad. So sad that you're sick. So the three of you get ready for your pen and paper. Later we are doing the listening at LC. Yes, Wenpei, I'm waiting for your answer. Don't be shy. What is your answer, Qing Yang? In terms of what? Yeah, Wenpei. Wenpei, what do you want to say? In terms of what? Do you know all these topics that we are discussing now? In 2026, 26, right? Yeah. Set 3, you'll be doing social study for this kind of topics. Tingya, what do you think the difference between the East and the West in terms of what?
In terms of like maybe like their culture, like
Yes, you're right. What's the difference between the Eastern culture and the Western culture?
I think like Eastern culture is more like traditional, and then Western culture is more like
哦，
free.
开放啊，他们比较开放是吗？
Yeah, it's more like open.
Open. So the Eastern 比较保守，对吗？Very conservative, right? Not true 嘞，你看那些女孩子现在穿衣服，哎呦，吓死人呢！好像衣服这边破一个洞，破那个洞，好像不够 cloth 这样。哇，cannot take it 嘞！还要穿溜带嘞，可怜啊，省钱啊！啊，我觉得 sorry maybe 你们女孩子是这样穿的，我是觉得 become the Asian culture is eroded. Thank you, Tina. I agree. The culture has been slowly gone. 你们过年有穿旗袍吗？还是那个中国的衣服？秦阳，你当然不可以穿旗袍啦，我是在讲那个女的啦。你穿旗袍就呜呼，你穿那个中国功夫衣，你穿旗袍，你马上上头条新闻了啊！哇，一个男孩穿旗袍去跟奶奶爷爷拜年，来呀，大新闻呐、new type fashion, yeah. I don't like it, Wenpei, seriously, I really don't like it. Why? Maybe I'm too old-fashioned. I still keep emphasizing you cannot wear after during your what? In fact, now most of them are most of them wearing leotard. Not necessarily they go to gym or exercise or go for yoga. It's just like to wear the things to show off their backside. Oh, bloody hell! Sorry, it's ugly. Yeah, I agree. Oh, you agree? Yeah. 他的身材很像 hippopotamus 的那些 auntie. Oh my goodness! Can you imagine the big ass walking around doing doing doing? 哟，我要吐啊！不好意思啊，你要自爱一点啊。把大家关你屁事啊！我希望 show off 嘞啊，我希望这样。So 尽量 you're right, no? The culture, last time 我的年代哪里有这个能敢这样穿 ？If any girl would wear like that, you know what they call them? Slut. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. Fiona, I agree with you. 像你们这种女孩子穿 OK 啦，可以 imagine 老奶奶80多岁穿这种 ，Oh my God, seriously. And then 头发红色，我那指甲油擦到红红化，好像倩女幽魂了。Sorry I'm being a lot. Anyway, yeah, Wenpei, in terms of tradition, write down if you all want to know more. The difference is in terms of education, culture, tradition, and fashion, and food. Agree not? And what else? You must write down this because you're going to use it for the rest of all the lesson in your set 1 to set 4. And in terms of belief, yes, well done, thank you. In terms of fashion, culture, food, and in terms of the thinking, in terms of different thinkings, and also there are also difference in terms of the way they give respect to the elderly, 对吗? I'm not sure about you, Qing Yang and Wenpei and Fiona. And I'm not sure you are watching this or not. Do you give mommy, daddy, and Akong Ama a big hug and kisses on the cheek? No, right? No, Wenpei also don't. 为什么？kiss 你的妈咪的 cheek 很辛苦哈。Give daddy daddy I love you kiss on the cheek 很辛苦啊。kiss 你的 boyfriend girlfriend 就很爽哦。不对，我哇，还 agree 到很爽，是，kiss 我的 boyfriend 跟我 girlfriend 比较爽。What the heck, yo, man? Bloody hell, that's one. 哇，是很爽，再 kiss 多一点。Excuse me, your mother father is more important than your boyfriend girlfriend. Nothing wrong, but you realize that Eastern people 就是这样哦。They don't accept this kind of kisses and hug and 拥抱那种。I feel the kisses and hug is so important because it touched the heart and warm. I leave it to you. Thank you for the in terms of something. So let's go for A to Z. There are a lot of things that's different. Differences and similarity. I think you do this what do you call history essay, you will know what is the difference and similarity. And when you go to set 3, there will also comparison skill. Now, look at this picture. I feel this picture got something wrong, to be honest. So this is 1, this is 2. Can you tell me, look for 30 seconds. Do you think this picture got something wrong? Tell me, 1 represent east or west? If it's west, thumbs up. If it's a east, crack. Is it crack or east? Well, crack or thumbs up. This is east or west? Hey, quick lah, must take so long to see, man.
Wait, which one's thumbs up again?
Thumbs up is this one. Crack is this one.
So,
这个是 east 还是 west?
that one.
Thumbs up 是 west. Crack 是 east. 这个是 west West Wenpei, you agree not? Thumbs up, right? This one. Do you think east or west? Okay. So, okay, all agree. Can the 3 of you or you and if you're watching, what's wrong with this picture? No, seriously, what's wrong? This is Google, not I do one. I Google. I definitely feel something wrong with this picture. Yes, Wenpei.
doesn't represent Western.
I know, but what's wrong with this picture?
Don't know.
Don't know. Then I
It,
think
it shows like that Western, they believe that they have soldiers, and then they're saying that they're saying that Western they rely on soldiers, and that Eastern we rely on gods, which is bullshit.
you don't believe in God.
No, not really.
阿弥陀佛，施主善哉善哉。
Like I believe a little bit, but not fully, you know.
施主让平生感化你。阿弥陀佛。Anyway, uncle 是 Catholic Christian. In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, Amen. Okay, what? 以前我小时候我跟我的外公去了什么庙都有去过秦阳Fiona, what do you think? Anything wrong with this picture? Oh, thanks. Fiona say already. Qingyang, do you think anything wrong with this picture?
They are representing our Western with a soldier and Eastern with like a god. Like
Then what? Then
they don't represent
who is the
Eastern
day? Who's the day?
like the soldier and the god doesn't represent each culture. Like there are just many other things that belong like to each culture.
All of you got Wenpei, what's your answer just now? You say that it's they are soldier and God, correct? Wenpei. Anyway, I need to congratulate. Can we all clap to Miss Fiona who scored full marks for the editing. Well done. Well done, yeah. Oh, 听者有份等一下 Fiona 等一下会去 Starbucks order 一个cappuccino 给我们大家等一下 in half an hour 你会听到叮咚 delivery for Starbucks on the house of Fiona. Well done, Fiona. Like I say, this method not everyone like it for the editing Okay, some people like it, some don't So did you share your idea? Did you erase off? Don't share don't share because you share I mean sorry people will use your method and start using it and then that's it okay. Do your teachers say that how do you use the method? No they are
My English teacher doesn't really like me, so
don't really like you
yeah.
哇 then 你拿到10分那不是很那个惊讶
Yeah, 所以 I'm like using， so 我是有点来让他
惊讶
呀，就是气死他，不然他什么也做不了那种，you know。
那种好像哑巴吃黄梨有苦说不清那种什么为什么sorry just to before I tell you this picture 为什么你的英文老师不喜欢男的
No 女的
我知道为什么了你不用讲我都知道了
Why?
Because 你长得比较漂亮嘛所以他不爽你
correct no, that's my form teacher.
The English teacher is a form teacher.
No, my English teacher is a different person. My form teacher, she always asks me to clip up my hair when it's just like this, and it's like, okay, well, it's not in front of my eyes, fine.
Oh, good luck to you, If you go to my school last time, Coach, good luck to you. If you don't pin out up to here and pin it my discipline mistress will ask you to cut your hair or pin it. Or next day they'll go and buy the pin for you and pin it. And then during recess time you have to report to her and show that your hair is pinned up. And then you cannot have ankle sock. Our school in Kuo cannot accept ankle sock. But to me, every time when the girls come to me, hey, where's the teacher? Say why? I wear ankle short. I say, hello, excuse me, I also discipline teacher. No. For you, Mr. Shaw, never mind. Never mind, go away. To me, I don't care whether you wear ankle socks or don't wear socks. Or your hair like the 那个小强的 antenna. I don't give a damn whether your color got how many, your earring got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I don't care. I really don't care, no. 你懂为什么 Fiona? 只要你来到学校学习读书，尊敬你的父母亲，拿到好成绩，就是这样。可是对学校有学校的教规，对吗 ？School got school rules, right? 对吗 ？Yeah, but 我是 holding the rules in the way I'm against quite the rules that people don't follow. But I always believe if the student with this kind of hairstyle, this kind of earring, all these things of piercing, or smoking, which is wrong, definitely wrong. But they are still willing to come to school and learn and respect their parents and knowing that education can help them. I don't mind. Even my students are late, I also welcome them. Usually the latecomers have to stand out. Okay, and so-called shame them, these are latecomers. I ask them to sit down. 有迟到好过没到，对吗 ，Fiona？我几个学生死掉了，连到学校都永远都到不到学校。I feel that, thank you, Fiona. Keep up the good work. Okay. Like I say, there are more formula coming up for all of you. Please, Fiona, you never know. This English teacher might teach you in set 2 don't jinx it. You never know. So 最好是搞好关系。我不懂为什么他不喜欢你，是你跟他顶嘴啊
I talk too much during her class.
？Sorry,
I talk too much during her class.
you are supposed to talk in class, what?
Yeah,
Everyone must talk in
exactly.
class, 秦阳 and 文贝。那你难道是那个学校叫哑巴学校吗？耳聋学校吗？
No, like I talk to my friends, not to her. You know,
She
like I don't
thinks
answer
that
the
you don't
question.
bother your lesson 啊？
Yeah.
为什么啊？
She's so boring, and then she just teaches the very standardized things. Like she doesn't actually teach us anything that is useful. So then I'm like, wow, this bullshit. I can learn at my home, like myself, you know.
Oh, and to be honest, there are some students in my class, they talk like, when I'm teaching, you know what I say? You want to talk? Can. I give you a VIP corner. They go one corner of the classroom, you talk. But don't disturb the student in front who want to listen. There are 3 reasons why students talk in class. I think Wenbei, Qin Yang, and all of you agree. Number 1, bloody hell, I know the lesson already. Number 2, the teacher is boring. I don't know what the hell. Number 3, I already give up this subject. Okay. The number 4 is how do you get rid of 1, 2, 3? Number 4 is that change, get feedback from the student. Why is my teaching no good? How can I improve my teaching? Don't forget now, Fiona, 你的 mommy daddy pay taxes to the teachers. You pay taxes to come to school 哦，你是新加坡人哦。So okay 啊，那些不是新加坡人，好像那外国学生的 I don't understand. When you know very expensive, no? 你父母亲赚的辛苦血汗钱呢，不要这样啦哦。如果你不喜欢的话 ，go to one corner or do something, but cannot use handphone sorry Okay, it's wrong. But I still think that when the student come to school, I feel very safe and feel very good. School is the best place. Rather than 学生去外面乱搞错朋友近朱者赤，近墨者黑 and now become bad guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this pictures is definitely very wrong. You realize the East people 秦阳 they are more peaceful, more religion, 对吗？他打坐对吗？打坐 meditation， 就是说我们的 East 的人very peaceful one. OK， 我们不 go for war 的，对不对？文贝，连这个 Western 就是 agree 了 ，Fiona， 他们穿的这种 war 的 uniform 就是要打人，对吗？要杀人，对不对？都是要恐吓人家。Is it true? In Asian country, it was conquered by the Britain, the German, the Spain, the Italy, the France, the Portugal, 对吗 and Holland. You study history, right? You know why Singapore, the what do you call this? Sir Stamford Raffles came to Singapore and the Dutch Indies Company, right? So I feel that the West is always asking for what this thing power. The P, the power, and this one is peace. So this is their philosophy. The West always like to conquer people to use power. Agree, Xing? So your answer is quite close. It's not because I think you may disagree with me, but I feel that this is how the picture is interpreted, okay? The West and the East. You see, equality seems disrespectful. Hierarchy seems oppressive. West is equality seems disrespectful. Not true. Hierarchy seems oppressive. So this is how they feel. Task focus seems unkind. Event focus seems inconsiderate. You realize these are a bad thing. Honesty seems rude. Harmony seems dishonest. Independence seems stingy. Patronage seems corrupted. Efficiency seems neglectful. Hospitality 就是对不起如果招待不周，请多多包涵的。这hospitality seems to be ostentatious，对 ostentatious， 好像很昂贵very very high class very atas very very like 高级的。Greek base seems shameless. Greek base seems lawless. So you realize their philosophy for this one in a negative way. That's how they feel relationship, time, speech, money, and food, and ethics. So with all these, please take note, you've got a few years to go before you go for your social study. So you look at this relationship, time, speech, and money, and food, and ethics. Their way of doing is that we take away the red color one. This is what they want. But to them, the East might look at this, seems disrespectful. To the East, hierarchy is good, but the West seems like very disrespectful, oppressive. So it's a cross boundary. Okay? Honesty, they seems very rude to the East, what they think. Harmony, they seems like dishonest. So whatever you say just now is true. It all depends on how you see, how you view it. So if you're writing an essay about social norm in the Eastern family and the Western family, and don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you may come across this kind of comprehension passage. They ask you something like that. This is the time, ladies and gentlemen, you can use this type of word to visualize what it is. I will not try. I will do my best to look out for some of the comprehension passage like that. Then you can inject it. The past 7 months, we have different topics, right? Fiona, Qin Yang, and Wenbei, right? Because every month got different topics, right? 慢慢吃，慢慢吃，不用紧。秦阳，你吃不完，等一下你叫你的谁打包给我，我去你家拿。我肚子饿了，看你吃。Okay, to be honest, surprisingly, one of my students told me, one of the topic came out for their O-level prelim exam. Whoa, that is so cool, right? I mean, sometimes it's like hit the jackpot lah. Okay, Yuan is sick, poor thing. Recover. So if you're watching this video, Yuan, take care, drink a lot of water. Uncle also sick. My 2 arms cannot leave out. I've been seeing that DCM, the GP, and polyclinic to get muscle cream. Okay. Since today is the last lesson for Western and Eastern culture, next month we have different platform. So you see Eastern and West, you see this is Eastern. 这个是孔子吧? And this one is Socrates. Da-dang. You saw that? You see that? I got one. My sister, my brother-in-law, sister-in-law went to Greece to bought this for me. Socrates, right in front of my table. I love this guy. So Fiona, Qin Yang, and Wenbei. So Uncle Raymond, you tell me so much about Eastern and Western. What benefit do I have? Oh, got a lot. This is the time, your next month, your final year exam, when you go do full paper. I'm making on the 3rd of September. 帮我看一下，那个 1 week holiday 3rd of September 是不是 Wednesday 啊？是不是啊？还是 4th？ 4th of September or 3rd of September, Wednesday morning, I'm going to have a face-to-face exam. A face-to-face exam. A full paper, no. It can be paper 1, it can be paper 2. So please book, you know what? Common folk lah, Fiona, 你去过吗？是吗？你去过那边啦 ，OK？你要去就快点去because next year September 就没有了，拜拜。那个整个地方关掉了，我没有地方去了。OK。Why is it useful for this topic for your exam, for your study for your exam, Qin Yang, is that when you study a subject, say for example, I hate math a lot, one entire math. So when there's these equations, how can you use your Eastern thinking or the Western thinking or philosophy to work? Eastern thinking is to memorize, 对吗，Qin Yang? Is it true math need to memorize the formula? Agree? Like, okay, very simple, triangle, is it half base or right? Hey, don't tell me you don't know, Qin Yang, correct or not? Triangle, is it half base or right? Wenbei. Can you stop looking at the monitor of the other side? Look at me now. Is it half base or right? I can see your glasses looking at the other monitor. Then you don't wear glasses. Wenbei, relax. Open your mouth, relax. Wenbei. 哇，还有东西吃了，哇，很爽，好 ，enjoy. No, I'm asking, is it what is my question? See, I forgot already. Fiona, what is my question? Ah, is it triangle half base times height? Is it memorizing?
Is
So,
what?
The area of triangle, is it half base times height? Huh? 那你还要
Yeah.
想啊 Oh my God, seriously. 对哦 Then how do we work? So the Western thinking might be using different ways of doing it, right? Correct. I'm just giving an example. So if you study history or geography or English literature, can you use your Eastern thinking or the Western thinking to analyze the subject now? Eastern thinking is more to the disciplines, while Western thinking is more on the creativity. 明白吗? So make both of them. The discipline part is the most important. 我看他吃，我饿了。不用紧，我等一下才吃。吃啦，吃，宝贝们吃。我最怕学生没有得吃了，因为我小时候被饿过啊，我知道饿的痛苦跟伤心。So let's talk about these two gentlemen here. These are already thousands of years, so they will never change Eastern Western. Hey, can I vote now? Can I vote? Maybe your grandchildren may not have PSLE anymore. So your son and your daughter next time thumbs up if you want PSLE to continue. Thumbs down, you don't want PSLE to continue. Thumbs up. How about you? Thumbs up. You want your son and daughter to continue PSLE? Okay, 金阳。文贝呢? Thumbs up also. How about Fiona? You want your children to have PSLE next time? Thumbs up is yes. Thumbs up you don't want. Thumbs up, right? By the time your grandchildren may not want to have PSLE, maybe your children decided to say, sorry, my son and daughter will not have PSLE. So the PSLE, is it good or bad? In the way, good, right? But a lot of parents say, wow, very stressful. Wow, PSLE is just only the major exam, and then you differentiate the students, right? Is it the East thinking or the West thinking? Or the typical Singaporean thinking? The East thinking is that you need a proper examinations. But the Western thinking is creativity. So Fiona, the first time Wenpei and Qing Yang and you, when you come to my class, I'm more to the Western thinking. I want my student to argue with me, to debate with me, to scold me, okay? To say something that you think that, I don't agree with you, Uncle Raymond. I feel that this is a platform. You need to have this kind of platform to exposure your freedom of thoughts, your freedom of speech. You can't do that in school because it's a very Eastern culture. Respect, remember hierarchy, right? In the Western society, school is different. You can argue and debate. Now, please, ladies and gentlemen, if your parents has been 受到西方教育, that means your parents have been studying in the West country, they will tell you that. So I have the privilege to enter two different universities. So I have the privilege to understand how they teach. And I realized that the Western and Wenpei and Fiona, they really allowed you to, sorry, Professor, Prof, I don't agree with this point. I feel that we should do this. And he can sit down and listen to you, no? But in school, Qing Yang, can you say, teacher, I don't agree with what you teach. My method is better. I tell you, Qing Yang, your teacher say you are defiant. Correct. You are very rude, 对吗? Then you restrict your creativity 了，对吗？秦阳，我现在不是叫你去骂那个老师那个 F word 嘞，我是叫你跟他理论嘞，对吗？秦阳，对吗？文北 ，correct or Fiona? We just want to find out the things, but this is the inquisitive. But I think the MOE has start changing and you know the gifted program, right? The gifted program I heard next year will be every school also have. Yeah, that's supposed to be the way. I don't believe every school is a good school. Every school is unique. Every student is special and at their own strength. I won't be surprised in maybe 30 years, the PSLE will be no more. And the PSLE maybe got 5 or 6 subjects already. Maybe sport is one of the compulsory subject, not DSA. And then the social study also might be compulsory subject. It's not like study and forget about it. And maybe who knows, they might need a abacus or other things to add in. Your grandchildren will be different next time. Seriously. Let's go. Day 4. Can you explain the difference between Eastern and Western concepts of the self-war? So this is ChatGPT. Let me read the first one. Certainly, the Eastern and Western concept of the self differ in their underlying philosophy. Sorry, I was looking at my son. Their underlying philosophy and approaches to understanding the nature of personal identity and selfhood. So let's hear what is the difference between the East concept and West concept. Then you ask yourself, why do I need to study? You see, the leaders, students, and my dear leaders, 我每次教的东西不是在书上的，我要教 live 的 real life example. Then 你们可以听到心服口服。Then you know how to imply, apply, supply, and reply in the real world. So how can you Eastern concept for yourself, Wenbei, Qingyang, Yuan, and Fiona? How do you apply when you see a grandmother, or not an old lady, 在马路上跌倒? Are you using the Eastern or Western or what concept? You get me? 你看到一个老人家跌倒，因为你知道这个是尊老敬贤，对吗？你会帮他，可是你没有想到，可能他是一个 scammer。You know that 一个 scammer， 然后他假给东西给你闻到你 blah blah boom， 你被人家绑票了。可是，在我们的心里，我们是 Eastern culture，we are Asian。我们看到一个老人家跌倒，我们不会去那边踩死他，去死啊，去死啊，快点死啊！好恐怖，挡路啊，鸡蛋糕啊！原来不是，这个是人吗？哇，你这个神经病啊！
我手都是醒咯。
呀啦，不可能去踩他，他跌倒还踩他，还打他。你以为你是在看周星驰的戏咩？搞笑，你以为人家在扮 just for laugh 啊？But sad to say 哦，我觉得现在每个人都是得过且过 ，just leave it don't care. There's no heart for others because 太过多骗子了。They make us very skeptical to help. Just like few days ago, true story, my wife and I went to buy some 糕点 for my mom. So got this old lady went to buy, so buy some 包。那个售货员说是6块4个，6块4个something like that。他就拿给他4块钱$4， then 他就讲 Auntie 6$ 是6块钱这样不要，我就有4块钱4块4没有4块钱，4块4毛。Then he looked at my wife was queuing up. Then she turned to my wife. Can I have 40 cents from you? Serious Fiona? 我就跟他讲，你这个老不实的，4毛钱也没有得出啊，走开啊，不要挡路啊！没有钱就不要吃了，走开啊 ！Get lost 你！You purposely being sarcastic to me, right? Can tell 啊，老师，哇，你真棒啊！你这个乌龟王白，你这个没有用啊！ No. No, I don't care whether she's scamming or she really have money. I just took out my wallet. I just give her 40 cents. That's it. At first, I want to give the $2 to her to buy the things. 我跟你讲，我很尊重老人家，就算他是 scammer scam 咯。如果那些人用老人家来做 scammer， 他们是真的生儿子没有屁股，对吗 Fiona? So give 啦 ，40 cents just give. Is it the Eastern culture, Western culture? To me, it's like more to my family culture. 尊老敬贤。It's not because I feel pain for the 40 cents. 咦，我的4毛钱没有了。哇 ，Uncle Raymond， 你不要这么吝啬嘞，鸡蛋糕。我准备是要拿2块出来了，但刚好他说要4块的。And then you know what? She went to the MRT. She don't know how to come out. She don't know which MRT to go. No, and 她拖着背嘞。Eastern concept of the self is Eastern philosophy such as those found in Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism. The concept of self is often characterized by non-dualistic and interconnected views. Key aspects of include non-self or anatta Buddhism. According to Buddhism, the self is considered illusionary and devoid of inheritance assistance. The doctrine of anatta, doctrine is the set of methods, the way they teach, the way they see things, the way they believe, the way they think. Anatta teaches that there is no permanent, unchanging self or soul. What it means that you come to this world, you either give the best to your best or you just screw up your life. You come to this world, there is a reason for this purpose. If this person is born to become a beggar, there is a reason to be a beggar. If this person born to be a king, there's a reason. If this person born to be a guy or girl or pig or dog or cow, there is a reason. Instead, the self is seen as a collection of ever-changing interdependence process and elements. What it means that in Buddhism is that 你来的时候是空的，你去的时候也是空的，对吗？文北、秦阳、Fiona. So I'm not asking you to believe Buddhism, Hinduism, or Catholicism. In fact, after this, I'm going to embark to understand 5 religions, to understand better about other religions. Honestly, sorry, those of you who don't believe in religions or atheists means I don't believe in any religions. I only believe in scientific things. I'm so sorry to say to all of you, those who don't believe God. There's a purpose of religion. Fiona, you might think, no, you don't convince me, Uncle Raymond. Wait till you go to Sec 3 and study social study, then you understand why. Later on, when you get more mature, I'm not saying that you are not mature now, all of you. When you get more mature, you understand why religion is the most paramount important in this world. Thousands and millions of people can die because of this religion. It can be any religion. And they always say that, Fiona, God don't need us, we need God. Sometimes you never know, miracle happens. And it did happen to Uncle Raymond, a few miracles in my life. And I trust God. And I used to be in the Taoism and Buddhism, and then I converted Xingyang and Wenpei into Christianity. So interconnectedness is Hinduism and Taoism. Hinduism and Taoism emphasize the interconnected nature of all beings and the universe. The self is seen as a manifestations of the universe consciousness or a microcosms of the largest cosmic order. The individual self and the Atmans in Hinduism is believed to fundamentally connected to the ultimate reality of the Tao. Wow, very complicated. Like what it means that everything has been connected. So Qingyang, Wenbei, and Fiona and Yuan, if one day you met this person, okay, this person did something bad to you, there is a reason for that. Maybe 你的钱是你欠他的, or this person come and for no reason they help you. 可能你钱是你帮他很多，啊，这样也可以啊？谁跟你讲的，Uncle Raymond？This is religion belief， 这样懂吗？可是你以后长大了，你娶这个老婆还是你嫁给这个老公 ？This is 说缘分吗 ？This is what they believe。轮是投胎转世啊。So that's how you believe in the Eastern. They believe in karma. They believe in things that is supposed to be good, and you must give good. Just like, Fiona, do you have a water bottle in front of you? No. 秦阳有吗？杯子 I show up. Oh, go. Go. Do you think this water bottle is full or not full? Thank you. 再来一次，秦阳，再来一次。哇 ，Thank you. Full or not full? Thank you. Okay, let's ask 秦阳. 秦阳, do you think it's full or not full? Not full. Why?
Because it's not filled totally.
Okay, thank you very much. How about Wenpei? The water bottle full or not full? Show again, 秦阳. Is it full or not full? Okay, thanks. Hey, Wenpei, you still cannot see. Later you go to his house and see. 你要看到这么久，你是老花。Full or not full? Wow. Now she's drinking.
Oh, but I'm lagging.
Oh, the water bottle is full. No, right?
What?
Show her again.
No,
No, okay. Fiona,
I can't see.
is it full? No, right? To you, it's not full, right? Can see or not? He said tired already, eh? 我 still cannot see. Okay, never mind, 不当。哎呦，poor thing. Wenpei, is the water bottle full now? Can you answer me? Not full. How about
No,
yes, you answer. Fiona, full or not full? 你还要拿上来给你看啊？但是我
No. It is not full of water, but it is full of different matter,
like what?
like air lah.
Well done. 其实你的 water bottle 已经 full 了，空气就是 remember air occupied space, gases occupied study matter. Well done, Fiona. 你可以去那个庙里教他们的道，那个道士的道。Okay, actually your water bottle is full because 1/3 is water, the other 1/4 is air. In our life, you don't feel the water all the way to the rim of the bottle, correct 吗 Right? You still need some gap, 对吗？就算你吃，你不可能吃到饱到吐出来，对不对？你觉得饱了就 stop 了，对不对？ So in life is like that. You get me now? That's how the teaching. 做人要满足，懂不懂？This is something like that. So next time use your water bottle and tell your mother, is the water bottle full? No, it's not full. It's full, sorry. We have 3/4 water and 1/4 of air. I'm very tired. Who's that? Yeah, eating. Fiona can read now. Fiona can read now. I'm dying with my thirst. Hello, I see people eat. I'm so tired already. Western concept of the self. In Western thoughts, the concept of self has been influenced by various philosophical and psychological traditions. Key aspects include individualism. Western thought often place a greater emphasis on individual identity, autonomy, personal agency. The self is seen as a distinct, autonomous entity with individual characteristics, desire, and rights. Wow, let me see rights. You're going to do this in Set 3, in social study. This perspective being traced back to the work of philosopher like this person and this person. I'm just lazy to read their name, sorry. Rational, what it means that, individualism, they always believe in the individualism, 自我. That's why they 每次讲自我反省. The Eastern also got 自我反省. It's the same concept of what you do, right? Rationality and reason. Western philosophy has often emphasized the role of reason and rationality in defining the self. Thinkers like these persons pose the self is constituted by a transcendent rational core that provides unity and coherence to personal gains. As what we are doing now in the classroom. Then we got group work, right? We got CCA, right? Oh, so many. Fiona, can read the next one? Objective.
Objective observation. Western psychology, particularly influenced by behaviorism and cognitive science, has focused on studying the self through objective observation and empirical methods. It often seeks to understand the self in terms of cognitive processes, personality traits, and observable behavior.
This is what you're doing in class now.
Huh?
This is what you're doing in class using the Western psychology, particularly influenced by your behavior, like the science, the physics, chemistry, and bio, and the math. Thinking, logical thinking. Okay, carry on.
It's important to note that these are broad generalizations and there can be variations and overlaps within each tradition. Additionally, contemporary thought often incorporates elements from both Eastern and Western perspectives, as cross-cultural exchange and dialogue have become more prevalent.
Now, prevalent in the sense that because now they are open up, they know that we are not living in the past. We need to have open dialogue discussion to get us to know better, to understand better, to see why the East think like that and the West think like that. Can we have hybrid together? Can we make this society to be like both can shake hand? Qing Yang, are you ready?
It is challenging to determine which concept of the self is winning popularity, as it can vary depending on the context, cultural factors, and individual perspectives. However, it is worth noting that in recent years, there has been an increasing interest in and adoption of certain Eastern philosophical and spiritual practices in Western societies. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and yoga, which are rooted in Eastern traditions.
So you see, children leaders, in about 30 days plus, you're going to do a final year examination paper, full paper. So during these few weeks, you will feel very stressful. And after getting back your WA3, some of the subject is not very good. Don't say I did badly. No more negative thoughts. I did not do well. I'm not so good. I'm not so strong. Never you say I'm lousy. I'm hopeless. I feel bad, the result is bad. No more negative. The more you have negative, you confirm will fail your exam. Trust me. Because you already give up. 你还没有去打那个仗，已经 give up 了。明知道说我真的是不喜欢那个 subject 吗？你连放那个 effort 跟 motivation 都没有，就完蛋了。You see， 我们 Eastern people we are very motivated, we are very persistent, we are very resilient, we are very perseverance. Carry on.
Have gained popularity and recognition for the potential benefits to mental well-being.
Now you understand? So why I bring out this topic at this month is to prepare you for your exam next month. You want your sorry, Wenpei, your turn.
This interest in Eastern practices suggests a growing openness and receptiveness to Eastern concepts of the self, particularly in terms of interconnectedness, mindfulness, and the exploration of subjective experience. Many individuals in Western societies have found value in integrating these practices into their lives, seeking a more holistic understanding of self and personal growth.
You see, the East is supposed to be like that thinking. The West is no. You must believe in yourself. You see, you must have the faith in yourself. You must think that I can do it. Just like Nike, just do it. If you still consider have a very negative thoughts, then you're going to have this subject for the rest of your life, or the next year you still have to face that subject. Don't. If you don't like the subject, find a way to like it, because every subject is very important in your secondary school. I always tell my students, don't give up any subjects, because all the subjects are interconnectedness. Last paragraph, Wenpei. However,
it's more important to recognize that Western concepts of the self, particularly individualism and a focus on rationality, continue to dominate many aspects of Western culture, including psychology, economics, and social structures. These concepts have shaped Western societies for centuries and continue to exert significant influence.
Now you understand why our school is like adopting a lot of Western ideas and concepts. The make learning, the pedagogy of learnings is more interesting to like engage you, like group work lah, individual work, and some projects, some events do more than even recording down your voice using social media, all these things. It is also essential to remember that the popularity of different concepts of the self can ebb and flow over time. Cultural, social, and individual factors can all play a role in shaping the prevailing ideas about self-worth, regardless of east side or west side, or whether which side. Ultimately, the concept of the self is a complex and multi-factors topics. And there is no single winning or universally accepted perspective. So whether you receive your east or west, so the next few weeks of studying for your exam is all up to you how you want to help in your study, how you're going to have the discipline and the confidence. The WA3 is just only a small portion. You have to see the bigger picture next month. All right. Are you ready for the pen and paper? Sorry, Wenpei. You are eating. We're going to do this listening comprehend. 可以啊，不用紧，你一面吃一面 okay, relax don't worry. Okay, this is an old versions of the old version of this listening comprehend. Tell me, can you hear?
Practice 1. Section A.
可以吗 Fiona? So this one is an old version of listening comprehend, yeah? The last part is only one time. Have you, sorry, Qing Yang, all of you, can I use the word past tense? Did your teacher test you on LC? 没有啊？有啊，有啊，有吗？文北 ？Yes 啊，文北有没有？文北 ？Can see big enough Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Write down on a piece of paper. Later, I want to ask you your mark. We go.
Part 1. Questions 1 to 6. You will hear 3 different extracts. For questions 1 to 6, tick the answer A, B, C, or D. which fits best according to what you hear. There are 2 questions for each extract. You will hear each extract twice. Extract 1. Hi, Francis. Which primary school are you from? Hi, Terry. I'm from St. George's Primary School. It's affiliated with St. George's Secondary School. During primary 6, we were encouraged to apply to study here after our PSLE. I do not mind, as this is a good secondary school with dedicated teachers and a conducive learning environment. What about you? Which primary school are you from? I'm from Huawei Primary School. St. George's Secondary School is near my home, so I applied to study here. How are you coping with St. George's culture then? This school emphasizes a lot on academic achievement. In fact, many students here are quite competitive and they want to outstrip others in their studies. I'm fine with that. In fact, it is a healthy dose of competition. That's true. We are more motivated in our studies as a result, and many of us can excel at the national level. Extract 1. Hi, Francis. Which primary school are you from? Hi, Terry. I'm from St. George's Primary School. It's affiliated with St. George's Secondary School. During primary 6, we were encouraged to apply to study here after our PSLE. I do not mind, as this is a good secondary school with dedicated teachers and a conducive learning environment. What about you? Which primary school are you from? I'm from Huawei Primary School. St. George's Secondary School is near my home, so I applied to study here. How are you coping with St. George's culture then? This school emphasizes a lot on academic achievement. In fact, many students here are quite competitive and they want to outstrip others in their studies. I'm fine with that. In fact, it is a healthy dose of competition. That's true. We are more motivated in our studies as a result, and many of us can excel at the national level. Question 1. What was Francis's reason for applying to study at St. George's Secondary School? Question 2. What is one benefit of the competitive culture at St. George's Secondary School? Extract 2. Dr. Tan, can you tell us what ADHD is? ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. It is a neurodevelopmental disorder of self-control. It is characterized by serious difficulty in these 2 areas, inattention and hyperactivity. Well, inattention is quite self-explanatory. How about hyperactivity? In cases of hyperactivity, we see children often fidgeting in their seats, leaving their seats when they are not supposed to, talking excessively, answering before questions are completed, having difficulty taking turns, interrupting, and so on. Is there an effective treatment for ADHD? There is no one simple treatment. Rather, we take a multidisciplinary approach that includes medication, help with behavioral management, and training parents to get the correct behavior from their children. Does this approach work? In most cases, it does. In more serious cases, patience is the key. You mustn't give up, or the child may feel that there is no hope for him or her. Extract 2. Dr. Tan, can you tell us what ADHD is? ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. It is a neurodevelopmental disorder of self-control. It is characterized by serious difficulty in these 2 areas, inattention and hyperactivity. Well, inattention is quite self-explanatory. How about hyperactivity? In cases of hyperactivity, we see children often fidgeting in their seats, leaving their seats when they are not supposed to, talking excessively, answering before questions are completed, having difficulty taking turns, interrupting, and so on. Is there an effective treatment for ADHD? There is no one simple treatment. Rather, we take a multidisciplinary approach that includes medication, help with behavioral management, and training parents to get the correct behavior from their children. Does this approach work? In most cases, it does. In more serious cases, patience is the key. You mustn't give up, or the child may feel that there is no hope for him or her. Question 3. Which of these is not seen in cases of hyperactivity? Question 4. What should we do in more serious cases of ADHD? Extract 3. In today's world of mobile phones, we can see how the mobile phone has changed as a device since its first use. Gone are the days when mobile phones are used for making and receiving phone calls. Modern mobile phones are used for sending and receiving text messages, emails, photographs, and videos. They can even allow users to access the internet, play games, listen to music, use the Global Positioning System, GPS, and so on. They have become an important tool for many around the world. When the latest mobile phones with more functions are launched, many buy them even before the present ones are considered outdated. Mobile phones have become items of desire, much like the latest handbags and computers. In spite of the benefits mobile phones bring, they have some negative side effects. Mobile phones are used to harass others and to cheat in examinations, and some even use their phones while they are driving. One research shows that texting while driving can delay braking time by up to 3 times. This can mean life and death in the case of an emergency, when a timely brake can save one from a fatal disaster. Extract 3. In today's world of mobile phones, we can see how the mobile phone has changed as a device since its first use. Gone are the days when mobile phones are used for making and receiving phone calls. Modern mobile phones are used for sending and receiving text messages, emails, photographs, and videos. They can even allow users to access the internet, play games, listen to music, use the Global Positioning System, GPS, and so on. They have become an important tool for many around the world. When the latest mobile phones with more functions are launched, many buy them even before the present ones are considered outdated. Mobile phones have become items of desire, much like the latest handbags and computers. In spite of the benefits mobile phones bring, they have some negative side effects. Mobile phones are used to harass others and to cheat in examinations, and some even use their phones while they are driving. One research shows that texting while driving can delay braking time by up to 3 times. This can mean life and death in the case of an emergency, when a timely brake can save one from a fatal disaster. Question 5. Why do mobile phones keep having more functions added? Question 6. Which of these can become fatal? Part 2. Questions 7 to 12. You will hear 6 short recordings. In each recording, a speaker talks about a hobby he or she likes. For questions 7 to 12, choose from the list, A to G, what the speaker likes most about his or her hobby. There is one extra letter which you do not need to use. Do not use any letter more than once. You will hear the 6 recordings twice. Speaker 1. My hobby is playing the piano. I've played it since I was a child. Whenever I need to take a break, I will play the piano. The classical pieces are melodious and relaxing. They take my mind off the stresses of daily life, and I can concentrate better on my work after playing and listening to them. To take my interest further, I have taken several piano examinations, and to date, I have attained a diploma. Speaker 2. I used to play the piano, but I've recently started playing the drums. Playing the piano has become difficult for me as it requires a lot of practice and discipline. The drums, in contrast, do not make me feel as if I need a lot of effort, as I enjoy the rhythm and the good workout when I play them hard. It's a lot less formal, and my friends can dance to the rhythm of my drum beats. Often we have a good laugh after that, and we all feel a lot more relaxed. Speaker 3. I'm not so musical. My interest lies in drama. I first took up drama when I joined the drama club in my secondary school. Drama allows me to use my imagination and immerse myself in another world. I can be someone who is totally different from my real self in life. My greatest joy is seeing my audience enjoy my act. I also enjoy the fact that I can wear different costumes when I act. Speaker 4. I'm a more sporty person and I enjoy playing football. I guess I'm addicted as I need to play it regularly to feel alert and refreshed. Someone once told me it's because of the adrenaline released during exercise. It raises my heart rate and pulse rate, making me alert and allowing me to perform better in other tasks after a game. Speaker 5. Painting is my cup of tea. I've liked art since I was a child. When I paint, I am totally absorbed and my mind is taken to another world. This world is surrounded by shapes, objects, and colors. It is something that I do whenever I have the free time. I guess you can call that passion. I do not mind my paintings being very ordinary and not winning any prizes. They are my work and I will value them, no matter how others may view them. Speaker 6. I don't have an exciting hobby to speak of. As a way of spending my free time, I read. I enjoy reading novels. Reading transports me to another world, and I simply let my mind relax and wander. After a good read, I feel satisfied, and I am ready to go on to perform other tasks. Speaker 1. My hobby is playing the piano. I've played it since I was a child. Whenever I need to take a break, I will play the piano. The classical pieces are melodious and relaxing. They take my mind off the stresses of daily life, and I can concentrate better on my work after playing and listening to them. To take my interest further, I have taken several piano examinations, and to date, I have attained a diploma. Speaker 2. I used to play the piano, but I've recently started playing the drums. Playing the piano has become difficult for me as it requires a lot of practice and discipline. The drums, in contrast, do not make me feel as if I need a lot of effort, as I enjoy the rhythm and the good workout when I play them hard. It's a lot less formal, and my friends can dance to the rhythm of my drum beats. Often we have a good laugh after that, and we all feel a lot more relaxed. Speaker 3. I'm not so musical. My interest lies in drama. I first took up drama when I joined the drama club in my secondary school. Drama allows me to use my imagination and immerse myself in another world. I can be someone who is totally different from my real self in life. My greatest joy is seeing my audience enjoy my act. I also enjoy the fact that I can wear different costumes when I act. Speaker 4. I'm a more sporty person and I enjoy playing football. I guess I'm addicted as I need to play it regularly to feel alert and refreshed. Someone once told me it's because of the adrenaline released during exercise. It raises my heart rate and pulse rate, making me alert and allowing me to perform better in other tasks after a game. Speaker 5. Painting is my cup of tea. I've liked art since I was a child. When I paint, I am totally absorbed and my mind is taken to another world. This world is surrounded by shapes, objects, and colors. It is something that I do whenever I have the free time. I guess you can call that passion. I do not mind my paintings being very ordinary and not winning any prizes. They are my work and I will value them, no matter how others may view them. Speaker 6. I don't have an exciting hobby to speak of. As a way of spending my free time, I read. I enjoy reading novels. Reading transports me to another world, and I simply let my mind relax and wonder. After a good read, I feel satisfied and I am ready to go on to perform other tasks. Part 3. Question 13. You will hear a recording about school CCAs. For question 13, choose from the list A to F 4 pieces of information which are stated or implied in the recording. Put a tick for each piece of information. No mark will be awarded if you tick more than 4 pieces of information. You will hear the recording twice. Now that you are beginning your secondary school life, it is time to think of what CCA you would like to join. There are 3 broad categories, and they are the performing arts, sports, and uniform groups. The performing arts include the string ensemble, concert band, drama, and choir. Preferably, those with some experience can consider joining any of these. Those of you who have an interest in sports can join any of the sports that we offer in this school, including basketball, netball, volleyball, tennis, football, and swimming. Take note that you need not have been a member of the school team in your primary school to take part in any of these sports that I have mentioned. Last but not least, the uniform groups which teach you leadership skills, discipline, and teamwork are the National Cadet Corps, National Police Cadet Corps, Scouts, and Girl Guides. Now that you are beginning your secondary school life, it is time to think of what CCA you would like to join. There are 3 broad categories, and they are the performing arts, sports, and uniform groups. The performing arts include the string ensemble, concert band, drama, and choir. Preferably, those with some experience can consider joining any of these. Those of you who have an interest in sports can join any of the sports that we offer in this school, including basketball, netball, volleyball, tennis, football, and swimming. Take note that you need not have been a member of the school team in your primary school to take part in any of these sports that I have mentioned. Last but not least, the uniform groups which teach you leadership skills, discipline, and teamwork are the National Cadet Corps, National Police Cadet Corps, Scouts, and Girl Guides. Part 4. Questions 14 to 21. You will hear a young person called Cindy giving an introduction of the Singapore Zoo. As you listen, take note of the main ideas and details. Complete the graphic organizer below. You will hear the recording twice. Hello everyone. Thank you for choosing our company for your Singapore tour. My name is Cindy, and I'm going to take you to our first stop today, which is the Singapore Zoo. Opened in 1973, this is a 26-hectare wildlife park located within the Mandai rainforest. More than 300 species of mammals, birds, and reptiles can be found in the zoo. There are many activities for visitors. Visitors can use the elevated platforms to view giraffes, underwater galleries to see otters, pygmy hippos, and giant estuarine crocodiles, as well as glass observatories to see predatory animals like lions. You must be wondering why there is no breakfast for you at the hotel today. That's because you are going to have a jungle breakfast with wildlife. This is a special program that you can find nowhere else in Asia. There'll be an international buffet for you, and you'll be having your meal with the zoo's family of free-ranging orangutans. Those of you with children can also enjoy the afternoon at the Rainforest Kids World, where you can enjoy a fabulous time playing at the wet play area or riding ponies. There is also a Rainforest Challenge, which is an obstacle course that children can try out. Last but not least, we'll be attending the zoo's animal shows like the Elephants at Work and Play Show. They are bound to entertain you as they have long been popular with visitors to the zoo. The feeding session will also give you a chance to get up close and personal with the animals. As I wrap up my introduction, We are about to reach the Singapore Zoo. I hope you will be pleased with the programs that we have arranged for you today. If you have any questions, please feel free to approach me. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you for choosing our company for your Singapore tour. My name is Cindy, and I'm going to take you to our first stop today, which is the Singapore Zoo. Opened in 1973, this is a 26-hectare wildlife park located within the Mandai rainforest. More than 300 species of mammals, birds, and reptiles can be found in the zoo. There are many activities for visitors. Visitors can use the elevated platforms to view giraffes, underwater galleries to see otters, pygmy hippos, and giant estuarine crocodiles, as well as glass observatories to see predatory animals like lions. You must be wondering why there is no breakfast for you at the hotel today. That's because you are going to have a jungle breakfast with wildlife. This is a special program that you can find nowhere else in Asia. There'll be an international buffet for you, and you'll be having your meal with the zoo's family of free-ranging orangutans. Those of you with children can also enjoy the afternoon at the Rainforest Kids World, where you can enjoy a fabulous time playing at the wet play area or riding ponies. There is also a Rainforest Challenge, which is an obstacle course that children can try out. Last but not least, we'll be attending the zoo's animal shows like the Elephants at Work and Play Show. They are bound to entertain you as they have long been popular with visitors to the zoo. The feeding session will also give you a chance to get up close and personal with the animals. As I wrap up my introduction, we are about to reach the Singapore Zoo. I hope you will be pleased with the programs that we have arranged for you today. If you have any questions, please feel free to approach me. Thank you. Section B, Part 5, Question 22. You will hear a teacher telling her class about wallabies and kangaroos. As you listen, complete the notes. You do not need to write in full sentences. You will hear the recording only once. In today's lesson, we want to learn about the wallaby, which is lesser known compared to the kangaroo. Both the kangaroo and the wallaby belong to the family of macropods, which means large-footed animals. They have large feet, which are important for jumping. Jumping is their only way of moving around. Like the kangaroo, the wallaby also belongs to the family of marsupials. This means the wallaby has a front opening pouch to carry its babies. The wallaby is also found in Australia, though its living environment is different from that of a kangaroo. It has a short period of pregnancy. The baby that is born, called the joey, is very weak. It stays in its mother's pouch for almost 9 months before it can actually come out. When the joey is big enough to leave the pouch, its mother gives birth again. The wallaby is a smaller marsupial than the kangaroo. The maximum height and weight of a wallaby is about 0.6 meters and 24 kilograms. On the other hand, the kangaroo can be about 2.4 meters tall and weigh up to 91 kilograms. The wallaby has a bright and colorful coat with splashes of different colors. The kangaroo has a less shiny coat with dull colors like black and gray. It eats mostly leaves because it lives in forest areas. Now, what I'd like you to do before the next lesson is read through the information in your textbook and fill in the form on the previous page.
Thank you. You got about 1 minute to look through this part here. Fill in your answer in numbers, in words, anything. Right? I will not be very particular of your spelling. By right, should be but don't worry. Okay? No, you don't need to show me your answer. Don't worry, Fiona. It's okay. I'll read the answer to you. I trust you. I trust all of you. Don't worry. Let me read the part one. Please take your answer. Number one, C for China. Number two, D for Denmark. Number three, A for Australia, because I don't like America. Number sorry. Just like the Olympic guys, remember the ladies, the 跳水的. So she went to buy an iPhone instead of Huawei. You know about this story? About the 跳水, she was getting a perfect 10. She came from 乡下农村的 then 她说她买一个手机给妈妈她进去 iPhone 买 rather than a China brand like Huawei, Oppo or Xiaomi. It's like, hello, then people 那些粉丝就讲她的选择嘛，她妈妈喜欢 iPhone 就买 iPhone 给她嘛，这不是这样讲的。你要知道谁在培养她那个对吧 ？Who is the one to develop her to be a best diver？ 你要允许失言呐，不是说
Like isn't the China one 全红婵
对，那个跳水的咯，我 send 给你那个 video 咯。
her?
I think 是他啦，我没有注意看的名字，应该是他。可是他妈妈说要 iPhone， 为什么你不要买一个国家出产的东西呢？你懂我意思吗？因为这个国家，当你很穷的时候，人家给你一碗饭，又给你一个机会代表国家，你应该怎么讲，对吗？I don't know. I'm so sorry. This is recording. I'm not saying that I'm getting sick and tired of American peoples in the countries. I do have friends and students now live in USA. But I'm not saying all of them are bad. Okay, but the way they do things is really out of hand. Okay, sorry. Number 4 and 5 and 6 are all China. C, China. That's why 我故意选这个listening complete. Okay, number 7, E for England. Number 8, China again. Number 9, Australia. Number 10, Germany. Number 11, Bangkok. Thailand, Bangkok. Number 12, Denmark. Okay, can 啊？文贝可以吗 ？OK 啊？清安 OK 啊？Yuan can 啊？Yuan Hello Yuan, I'm talking to you, Yuan. If you watch before you watch, don't forward. Please take your exam this LC properly. Number 13 will be Alpha Charlie Denmark, Alpha Charlie Delta Echo. American, China, Denmark, England. Okay? Can Now, number 14, please the spelling plural singular. If you are different, just sound it out, okay? I will send this answer to you already later for the last part. Let's do number 14. If your answer is different, please let me know. It's only one word, rainforest. Number 15, species, S-P-E-C-I-E-S. Plural, S-P-E-C-I-E-S. Number 16, activities with an I-E-S. Plural. Number 17, platforms with an S behind. Predatory, P-R-E-D-A-T-O-R-Y. P-R-E-D-A-T-O-R-Y. Predatory. And number 19 got a lot of people got different answer. Please let me know what is your answer. What children can do at the zoo? What is your answer?
Fabulous.
Number 19. Activity for children who say that? Yes, can. Somebody send me answer just now. Is it? Fiona, did you send your answer?
Yeah, then I deleted it.
Oh, you deleted now. Oh, okay. You don't have 19 now. Why? Wenbei. How come? How is 19 not on your screen? This one, Qingyang, were you able to see 19? What is your answer for 19? I can't hear you.
I couldn't see it.
啊？你不要笑，你没有看到你要讲吗？刚才为什么不讲呢？19 here here 19 19 here 19 do you see now? 文贝尽量19 here, okay? Number 20 will be fabulous. 20 will be fabulous. 21 will be obstacle. Obstacle. Okay? Okay, the answer I sent out right just now. Okay, let me read the answer. They are important for jumping. Australia, about almost 9 months. If you put 9 months, I accept it. Around 9 months, I also accept it. Or you put the number 9. The number 9 numeric also accept it. Kangaroos are larger while wallabies are smaller. Number 2, wallabies have a bright and colorful coat with splashes of different colors, while kangaroos have a less shining coat with dull colors like black and gray. And the last answer is 叶子 plural leaves with a L-E-A-V-S, leaves. And if the answer is sent to you already, if your answer is different, can please send out to me now. Chiang, okay, let's say minus 19. You got 29. By right is 30. 29. How many you got correct? Please type it down and send to me now. Fiona got Wenpei got 25. Okay, well done. Got 23. Well done. How about Fiona? Yes, can. Your answer can. Fiona, accept it. Can. Both correct, your answer. This listening complete, I listen until for 3 years and get tired already. These are old syllabus. I mean,
The total is 26, right?
what is 30 marks?
30?
Yes,
How come?
30.
Huh?
Serious, 30.
How come?
Why is 30 marks?
Yeah, then how? I don't know, like,
It's 30 marks.
oh. Then I don't know how to calculate it. Wait.
You see, the last part is 6 marks. Part 5 is 6 marks.
Okay. Oh, I understand now. Okay.
对啊, okay. There's a trick for listening comprehend. Once the words are given there, I think you know, right? When they're reading, you check the word. Oh, this is a word. Okay, and then especially the last one, that's ridiculous. Qingyang, you agree now, Wenpei and Fiona. It's ridiculous. You only read once, then you expect to write. I mean, a bit ridiculous. I find the part. I cannot take it. Okay, well done, Fiona. 29. Okay, good. So now, it's going to be 3:30. So fast. Okay, actually, I already put it here inside here already. Yeah, by right, you're supposed to hand in this homework. We only done the introductions. So Wenpei and Qingyang, I leave it to you. Do you want to do now or you want to wait for next week together with you? Next week is holiday already. And by next week holiday start, is no more this one already. I'm going to do a lot of tests coming up. Okay, I might be asking to have face-to-face exam. I'm not sure. I'm waiting for my sis to see whether the place is available or not. Okay, I know some of you are staying very far away from Yio Chu Kang MRT stations. All right, so how? I call it a day for you today. I hope you all can take a picture, Qingyang. Take a picture and then put in the group chat. So next week when you come, you can straight away give me your idea 1, idea 2, okay? This is your real exam conclusion. Okay, something like that. As what you have read, Fiona, this essay last week. By now, you should know what to do. Okay. Take a picture already. And send it to the group chat. Jin Yang also, Jin Yang, you take a picture yourself. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you very much, Jin Yang. So next week, must stop first. Let me stop.